wait, putting this in. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. I am Colin, welcome to my life in video, and also a video I supposedly was going to be, well, you already know, but for me it's going to be how to YouTube or something like that. No idea. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of different YouTubers and stuff like that, and some of them just starting out, you know, might not have any subscribers, might have one or two. Yeah, doesn't really matter with that, but for YouTube anyway, now I've pretty much done quite a few different things other than travel really. I would like to do that, but for now it's not really in the cards. But it doesn't matter if you want to vlog, do gaming or anything like that, there's always a couple of things you need. Now for gaming, for instance, the PlayStation 4 runs off of HDMI only, so you wouldn't be able to use something like, 2 seconds. You wouldn't be able to use something like this, which is my original game capture device. It's fucking massive. Just out of comparison, let's just, right, my Elgato's all plugged in and I can't really be bothered taking it out. But this is basically the size of the Elgato, maybe a bit thicker, maybe a bit, like that thick. Look at the size difference there. But yeah, it doesn't really matter what you want to do if you want to do even reviews or unboxings and stuff like that. You always need some sort of camera for most things you do on YouTube so it goes up. But you don't need anything dead expensive. Like the camera I've got, well, my camera's not very expensive I suppose. My camera is about, what was it, 250 or something like that when I first got it. And I do plan on upgrading it probably next year now to a DSLR so I can get better footage and stuff like that. But to start off YouTube you don't need anything like that. Like for instance, I've got this wee tiny camera here. This is the camera that I bought my daughter because she liked being in my videos and stuff like that. I was like, you know what, I'm going to get you a camera and we're going to do this. So let's see if this will turn on and it's going to read the card or not. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap from my proper camera to this. Let's see what the quality difference is. Right, now this is basically just this camera. Now I don't know what the hell's going on with this camera. It seems a bit slanted because I feel as if I'm miles away from the camera lens, because the camera lens is right there. When I go like that, it goes more to the side. I don't know why. But even with this I can still put my wee tiny light on it, which if you haven't seen the unboxing, it's basically just a wee circle light that is actually made for phones, but because it clips on I can easily put it onto this camera, so that it goes from this to this and then this. It just brings out a bit of brightness, and I can't get in the fucking shot properly with this fucking camera. My fingers crossed that all the audio and all that stuff's getting picked up on this, because I've never actually tried this recording. But there's a wee torch bit down here. What does that do? 2 seconds. Right, I think it gives a wee bit of light. Ooh! I didn't actually know this camera done it. That's bloody quite bright. What if I put this on as well? But yeah, as I was saying, you don't actually need anything pure amazing. Now, the camera that's actually recording this right now is about £10 or something like that, £10–15, I'm not too sure. You can pick up any type of camera. Granted, the battery on this is about to die, so I don't know how long it's going to last. And the 64 gig card in it doesn't seem to be able to get read properly, so fingers crossed the footage is getting kept. I don't want to have to redo it all. Or, if you don't have that, you could use your basic phone, or give me 2 seconds again. Wait, there's one more camera. So, where to start? Right, basically, I've got quite a few different cameras. When I first started this YouTube channel, I was using this, I believe, my Canon PowerShot SX720IS. Quite good. I wanted one that had a flip screen and stuff like that, and I've not really used this since, even though as far as I know it's actually got better audio than my newer camera. But, I'll tell a lie, before I started using that, I was using this. It's a wee handheld camcorder. I have no idea. Wait, does it actually have battery in it? Apparently it does. But yeah, this is what I was using, and I was holding it out like this. I could see exactly what I was doing and all the rest of it, but I didn't have some of the features I was looking for.
and the external microphone jack was the only thing you could use to get proper audio, because if you didn't, then the audio clip would be out of sync. Now, I have used this a couple of times, my crappy little, apparently dead iPod. I mostly use this to get the drone footage and stuff like that, but even this would work for some people if you know how to get video files off, because I don't. I know you could probably just connect it up to a computer, but I don't really want to do that. But my very first video I done, before there was even wireless internet in people's houses and all the rest of it, I think it was pretty much a dial-up connection, and I went on holiday with my mum and dad and stuff like that. I would use this. I try to keep it in shot, but I can't because of the angles. Basically a big giant camera. Let's see if I can open it up. Player. I think the battery's dead, but let's see if I can show you. Right in there's a, I think it was an 8mm tape or something like that it took, and that is what I used. If I can find some footage, then you'll see some footage as soon as I shut this bit down of me about 7 or 8 years old. I'm going to swap this camera out because I can't get into frame properly, and I think the battery's about to die anyway.
Right, so that's us back on the proper camera. I think my big light's about to die because let's see if you can see it. I don't know if it's going to pick it up or not, but it's actually starting to flicker a wee bit. But for now, it does the job and all the rest of it. Now when I go to get, just say, a new camera or a new bit of equipment to do my videos, I'm going to just put this on the brightest setting and just wait for the batteries to die. Because on the plus side, where the hell are they? Oh no! Right, I've lost all my batteries, but fingers crossed it lasts. Now when I go to get any sort of equipment or anything like that, or even a new phone, oh, apparently I unlocked it when I touched the screen, that's the first. I look up reviews and all the rest of it, and this microphone right here, let's see if I can bring it into frame properly. This is the blue Snowball. It's not, I don't know if it's original one or not. Actually, 2 seconds, I'll get a box. She's sitting up there that long, look at this. Fingers crossed you've seen that. But yes, is the classic studio quality USB microphone. This is the Blue Snowball Classic, I'm guessing it's called. And now I looked up loads of reviews for it, and apparently the audio is bad and all the rest of it, and the Blue Yeti always bet it. But personally, I find this a hell of a lot better. The only software I use for recording with this is, well, just to get the raw audio and stuff like that, I use Audacity. It's a free software and stuff like that. All you do is click the right microphone you want and start recording, really. Now I've not got this created up this thing, so I wanted to show you that you can easily just do it with normal cameras, but if you use the Hopag or Hopage or whatever the hell it is again, you can easily just use that, and I'm pretty sure with the newer software there'll be a bit for microphone commentary and stuff like that, just like the Elgato software, which I use all the time, especially since right now I've got Battlefield on. I will be planning on doing a stream later on. Fingers crossed I'm not too tired for it, because I'm able to do this video, so I've got a quick work break and stuff like that, then I'm back out again, and then my last job's at 6 and I won't finish until about 7 or 8 for that job. But and I also could be taking this all outside, but today is miserable. Yesterday I should have done this video because it was a hell of a lot better. Now for some people, they might not like the fact that they need to look at the camera lens, because a lot of people, they won't look into the proper lens and stuff like that. I'm the same. I'm really badly guilty for it. But if they look into the wee screen, if their camera's got one, even on the phone people will do that too. I've seen myself doing it many times. But there's one slight trick to do it, and I'm pretty sure it was Casey Neistat that ended up mentioning it in one of his videos at one point, that he wears the glasses, the blackout glasses and stuff like that, because he can easily make it look as if he's looking right into the lens right here, but he's actually looking up at his screen. Well, on his camera I think his screen's at his side, but that's not the point, it's still the same thing. Basically anyone can do YouTube, doesn't matter what you're doing, where you're doing it, or anything like that. You can still make videos, just go out a walk or whatever. I've done it many times, and well, since my normal one is broke, oh crap, I'll be using this from now on, a big giant tripod. I will be upgrading my tripod eventually, but right now, the screen fell there because this wasn't tight enough. But yeah, I'll be upgrading my tripod eventually as well, because my tripod seems a bit too flimsy, and plus when I get the other camera anyway, I want to have a sturdy tripod, because this one was, I think it was £15 when I got it a couple of years ago, and I've not actually used it properly until right now, because before that, do I have it? Yeah, I've got it. I was using this. It's well, I ended up calling it a jobby tripod, but it's a gorilla mount thing, and that won't focus. Why won't that focus? Do I need to turn this light off? Fucking focus! Ah, bugger it. But I've used this for pretty much all my videos, all my life in video ones, and all vlogging series as well. But the only downside of these ones is they eventually break. Look, 1, 2, 3. I was like, oh no, please don't tell me I just snapped it the wrong bit. Now it can go back in, but wait, have I fucked that up? Apparently not. I think I have. It doesn't seem stable anymore. But when you put a camera on it, the legs automatically just bend. They're supposed to be dead sturdy like this. Wait, that's the wrong leg. There we go. We're supposed to do like that, but we don't do it. And well, that's pretty much. I think I'm just going to ramble on after this. Anyone can make videos as long as you're willing to put in the time. Even editing software, you don't need much. As far as I know, you can actually edit on Windows Movie Maker. Never tried it. I think I attempted it at one point, but it was for a gaming video and I wanted picture in picture and I couldn't figure it out. I've never managed to figure that one out. The software I use, let's see if I'm going to manage to get this to set up properly and I'll show you. Right, the software I use to edit is, where the hell is it now? Yes, I know I need to clean up my desktop, but it says this loads, I'll show you. When you first start up the software, it will come up with a screen bit. You just hit new project, or if you've already got a project you're working on, you click on that project and then you just give this a bit of time. Sorry, do not flag this because of the Flash and Savitar picture, please. Please be nice to me. Oh Christ, fingers crossed that I don't. Now when the software loads up, this is the screen you'll get. If you've got any media, you'll click on here. You just drag it onto track 1, and then if you've got any audio and stuff like that, you add that to track 2. You get, I think you get about 9 or 10 tracks or something like that, I'm not too sure. And you can also play it. Because all the footage is still on this camera and this camera, I'm currently unable to show you that. But all you would do is put all the clips together, make sure it's all edited, in sync and all that stuff that you want. I'll do an editing video at some point. And then you hit up here, share, then custom project, new project. And because I've not got anything on the timeline, it's showing up with this. But you just go through all the media and stuff like that and then get it done that way. Now right, it's going to be the very last bit, right, I've already showed you all the editing software, stuff like that, and well, my PlayStation's currently heating up a wee bit. Now, I've got, well, the phone, sometimes you'll see maybe a time lapse in the beginning, or as it's put in the phone, a hyperlapse, but you don't even need that. All you need to do is, if you record on just your normal camera or whatever, for just say 5 minutes or so, and then you can make a clip smaller by speeding it up. A lot sure sometimes it won't show up very well, depends on the frame rate of your camera and stuff like that. For this, it actually records, I think it's 50 frames per second. I'm not too sure. It's not very good at it, to be honest with you, but it is a budget camera. Because I was always with Sony and all the rest of it, and then no, Canon, but it's a Sony camera that I use, which is, well, it'll be down in the description anyway. But yeah, and I also use drone footage. Now the drone footage I've not worked out properly in any of the videos yet. I need to try and work out the software first before I can do that, because I can't get my drone to follow me or nothing like that. Now, apparently you can only do it on the other versions of my drone, but I'm not too sure. But I'll be trying to figure that one out. Pretty much, well, most people know how their video wants to turn out, stuff like that. 90% of my videos don't turn out how I like. They won't show up properly and all the rest of it, and well, I'll wear a hat the day because my hair's a complete riot and needs cut. But also because I like wearing hats. If you like wearing Hawaiian shirts, I don't know why that popped into my head, but if you like wearing Hawaiian shirts, that can be your thing. You can always be wearing a Hawaiian shirt in your videos and all the rest of it. Or if you want to do anything else, then do it. But even though this video might be pointless to most people because it isn't from a big YouTuber and all the rest of it, I've got, I think it's currently 252 subscribers, and to be honest with you, I'm thankful for every person that does subscribe. If no one was subscribed to my channel, I'd still be doing my videos. When you first start and you're doing videos like this, it is a bit weird to start with, because if you have no audience, then you're like, who am I going to talk to and all the rest of it. But if you do it that way, then it will work out for you. I can guarantee it. I mean, my channel is slowly building. The first 100 are the hardest you can get. That is all honesty. First 100 hard as hell. Sure, some people it can be a bit easier depending on how many friends you've got. But I alienated myself away from pretty much everyone else. I've got one friend over in China, and well, Natalie, who you've all met, is my other friend, and my other two friends are Rose and Jaden, my two kids. Call me sad all you want, I don't care, I don't go out much. And I've also got my pet hamster, that's apparently wanting a new toilet roll tube. I did try and actually do videos of my hamster and stuff like that, like doing a time lapse of it filling up its house and stuff like that, but it didn't work out. I couldn't give angles and that stuff because of how stupid the cage is. But for now, I'm going to end this. Hopefully some of the information I gave you is useful. I feel as if I've rambled on that much, but I have no idea what I've said. But you can easily use microphones to do this as well, and the easiest way that I found just to sync up the audio on this to just the audio on that is go like that, because it'll bring up a big spike, and then that'll work. For gameplay and stuff like that, it can be a wee bit tougher. Like, you hit record on both, or you hit record on that, and then when you're in the game you go left, right, and then click, or whatever happens. I can't even remember now. But lots of people have got different ways of doing it. That's how I've managed so far, and I'm slowly building up. And even if I lose every single subscriber today, I'll still be doing this because I've got a passion for making videos. I always have. Just the editing side's a bit of a problem, because if you've watched my past couple of videos, I've spoke about going into, what the hell is the software called again? I think it was Adobe Premiere CC or Pro CC, I'm not too sure, I can't remember what the hell it was now. But I couldn't get the software to work properly because it lags too much on this computer. This computer, as you'll see in the description below, the settings and that stuff, is not very good. I do plan on getting another computer at some point, but I'll probably be next year because I've got plenty of stuff to deal with for now. Unless I can maybe get one on the cheap or buy one on the cheap or build one on the cheap, I don't know. As long as it's got enough memory and stuff like that and half decent graphics and stuff, I'll be able to do it. That's why you've not seen any PC streams lately, because I can't get them done on the computer. Because I can run the game usually fine, maybe about 20 frames per second, which is what I'm used to. I think that's smooth as all hell. But when you see other people playing the same games, it's like they're managing to hit 60 frames and all that stuff, your game must be extremely laggy to them. So just to, like I've always said since God knows when, I don't know if it was just something I recently made up or what, do what you can with what you've got. If you've got a crappy camera, use that, because guaranteed half the time it's going to be a lot better stuff than anyone else has actually got out there. Because if you've got the passion to make videos and stuff like that, sure, you might struggle with some parts, but yeah, I do that as well. I struggle with using my camera out in public because I've got I think it's a social and anxiety, whatever the hell the word would be. I've got that, so I struggle to do it outside. But when I'm in places I don't know where people won't know me, I have no problem doing it at all. Down in London I managed it. In Glasgow I've managed it quite a few times. I haven't went into shops and stuff like that because there's wains about and all the rest of it, and I don't really want to get into trouble for having wains in the video. But do what you can with what you've got. I'm rambling here, so I'm going to end this. Hopefully it's enjoyed. Hopefully it's gave you a wee bit of help from going from tiny wee cameras to bigger cameras to ancient cameras. Granted, with that one it is a lot harder to get the footage off because I've had to use either the Elgato or the Hopag to actually record the audio onto the computer, which can be a bit of a pain, but if you're willing to do it and it's all you've got, then go for it. Hopefully you enjoyed, guys. Goodbye for now.